What's going on, guys? It's your boy Snorkel404 back at it again with another video for you guys. First and foremost, I do want to go ahead and apologize to you guys. I actually missed about 2 or 3 days of putting videos. I was actually doing some other things, but now I'm back at it again, like I said, to go ahead and bring you guys those daily videos. And today's video I'm actually going to start with is the Destiny June update. Apparently, Destiny felt it was time to make some changes, of course, to make some tweaks to some of the subclasses and some of the weapons in the game and things. But before I actually get into that, if you guys are liking my daily content and you view my videos, if you guys can go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, if you guys could hit that subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Well, the first thing I want to say is this update is mainly the one about hunters. It seems like that's the code name actually for this, because even though the Titans and Warlocks and some of the weapons did get a little nerf and some got a little boost, they actually changed all of the subclasses, the Night Stalker, the Blade Dancer, and the Gunslinger. So those are going to be the main topics, but I'm going to start with the Titan. The important things, it seemed like that the Warlocks and mainly the Titan actually got a buff when it comes to fighting AI in the PvE area, because it seemed like, I guess, it wasn't getting that much love or something like that. I don't know, because I definitely love my Warlock. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the main key points about it. Starting with the Hunter, the Gunslinger. One of the main things that you probably seen is that a lot of people have been using trip mines, whether if you play PvE or PvP. Definitely, I know you see them all in trials and things like that. Those no longer attached to target, so if someone actually throws one at you and actually won't stick, it'll actually just bounce and fall to the ground or some nearby terrain or anything. And the damage also was reduced by 3%. Definitely don't understand that, but they did give a buff to the swarm grenades. They increased the aiming radius and also the detonation damage. So I expect to see maybe some people use a lot more than that, but we'll see actually when we jump more into it if you haven't played it already. Because I believe the update is already live right now. I actually haven't played it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into it soon. Another key point is that with the Blade Dancer, you know, with those skip grenades, how they should chase you around the map, they actually reduced the tracking time from 12 seconds down to 8. And the detonation damage actually was reduced by 13%. So, wow. And when you're looking at the blink jump also with the Blade Dancer, they actually got a -1 recovery penalty. So, I'm assuming that means, like, if you actually took damage or anything, you try to run from the battle, that your recovery time actually will drop a little bit. So, expect to see that you don't recover as fast as before. Another key point that they actually brought in for the Blade Dancer was that it's actually a 0.8 second cooldown between arc blade, swings wide, and airborne. So if you ever tried to jump and run away from them and it seems like they could swing continuously, that definitely seems like that won't be happening as much no more. Also with Blink Strike, it seems they decreased the distance that a hunter can actually hit you. So I expect to see that a lot more close range. That Blink Strike will still work, but they just actually have to be a little closer. And one of the main things that I'm definitely seeing in the update now as we jump into the other subclass, the Night Stalker, it seems like one of the main things that's a big part of this nerf was the Shade Step. Because, you know, with Blink with the Warlock and also Blink with the Blade Dance, you do get that cooldown. Well, you know, you maybe have that 4 to 5 seconds when you do 2 jumps or anything that you actually got to take a break. It seems that Shade Step now actually has that. As you see, this is actually moved to a single dodge on a 3-second cooldown. So once you Shade Step, you actually have to wait 3 seconds before you can actually Shade Step again. So that definitely may change up your playstyle if you like a lot more quicker things like that. If you're used to like shooting and then, you know, you may have an enemy to the left or right of you or whatever distance, and they actually shoot you, expect, like I said, to see that cooldown. So maybe, just maybe, you will see a lot more death of Night Stalker, but we'll actually get there. Another thing I'm actually happy about also that I've seen is that finally the shadow shot, when it actually hits you, you immediately go into suppression. I had this problem before when playing with my hunter, when I may shoot someone in a super, such as a sunbreaker or even a storm call, and when I hit them dead on, they still have that grace period of maybe 2 to 3 seconds that they actually still able to get their super off and actually kill me even though they're tethered. To me, I think that's a big part because I play trials a lot. And I do have that issue when you're like, hey, I got this dude, you know, he's tethered, but he still killed me with his super. What's the point? But definitely glad to see that. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Warlock Sunsinger. I'm so surprised. I thought the Firebolt burn was actually going to get nerfed, but it seemed that it wasn't. They actually increased the arming time by 0.2 seconds and decreased victim search by 1 meter. So that's definitely still missing. Another thing I'm going to get into is they actually reduce the damage of high rate of fire auto rifles, mainly the Doctrine of Passing and Doctrine of Passing Adept. So expect to see a decrease in damage by 6% on that. And some things with the hand cannon made damage fall off curve steeper to better coincide with intended effective range of hand cannon. So I think they're going to actually nerf the range a little bit. But mainly overall, if you guys actually go to Bungie and actually go to the update, you'll see a lot of these. I'm actually kind of surprised at a lot of the thing, mainly the Hunter and mainly the Warlock Firebolt grenade not getting nerfed or anything. But hey, Destiny always feels like they know what they're doing when they're trying to come to the gaming community. So I'm going to definitely get us a tryout later on today to see how this actually works. But anyway, guys, go ahead and check that out, that forum out on Bungie.net. And if you enjoyed my video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys later.